All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And today's starting pitcher, Kyle Harrison.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you
Bum, bum, bum. That makes 0 sense. Turn the volume up on that iPad, and you think you'd hear the commercial playing, but you don't hear the commercial playing. Is there any way I can get these blinds closed? No? I mean, I can do it. I just didn't know if you're going to the pool. Fixing to probably do 2 double headers. Depends on how the first one goes. We're 3 and 5. So if we can get to 5 and 5, we might take a break. But if not, I plan on playing 4 to get this record even. Like, I don't know, 5 and 5, 6 and 6.
work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Okay, set to go.
All right, Buxton.
And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond, and a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Ryan Dozier. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I did, yeah, thanks.
So reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Freddie Freeman now in the box.
Come on, Freddie, you can do it, baby.
With a swing there. Fought off foul. And
Freddie, swing and a miss. That was a pretty easy inning.
Back here at Oracle Park. And today's starter, Logan Webb. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, and the batter now, Jung-Hoo Lee. Pitch is in the dirt, ball 1.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
Swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
A sliding stop and very nicely done for the out. And here is Matt Chapman.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
There's a strike. Webb. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, That is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here's Elliot Ramos on the ground right side. India over to first in time. Giants go in order. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Harrison back to work. Checks
no.
He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1. That's a ball.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
Got him. One down.
Come on, pizza head.
Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off.
Come on, Manny, hit over that Coca-Cola bottle.
Bangs another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next,
Not sure who
Adolis
Harrison is, but it's hard to hit.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Now.
2 outs, bases empty.
I mean, you know, what the hell?
Good job to
And
fight
then you
that
let me
one
hit
off.
that horse shit.
Up
One
and
ball.
in.
Let's go.
Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Another 1-2. Now one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To third, Chapman. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
What is it?
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Tyler
them all
Fitzgerald.
Confuse every fucking body.
That one misses. Ball 1. And that one missing low. In there at the knees, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Mike Yastrzemski up here. That one at the knees for a strike. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-1.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Wilmer Flores.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Inside. And that is ball one.
That's ball two.
Second inning here, no score.
2-0.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in San Francisco, here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Clement getting to start at the hot corner, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Jonathan India at the plate. Out to
Come
short.
on.
Adames, the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And that
Ball
one
one, no
upstairs,
strike.
ball one.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Yastrzemski.
Weak shit. Get that shit out of here. Get that
He's
dugout.
got it. And that'll do it. Back here at Oracle Park as we go to the last of the third. Willie Adames stands in. And takes low for ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. 2-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. Got him swinging. So digging in, Brett Wisely. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. Just missed. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's going to be Patrick Bailey. And that skips into dirt.
Why is he throwing so many circle change-up and I keep throwing them?
That one down the line. And
Ooh,
it goes
Blue, you might have got
just
that
foul.
wrong.
ground
Look
ball
fair.
up the middle.
I mean, that would have been
India.
against me, too.
To first, Giants
Look
go
fair.
in order. Start of the fourth. Here's Byron Buxton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift.
I believe he got it.
Fly ball out to left field.
Nope, warning track.
Ramos makes the grab, and there's one down. And now the DH, Ryan Dozier, grounded out his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee makes his way towards it, flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's two down. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Freeman hits it in the air.
Down.
And it drops in. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for a base hit.
Piazza, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Man, got him.
As he was out front that time. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back, ready to go. Bottom four. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
But damn, I just went live.
Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up,
36,
Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder. But he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's a little bit low.
Counts 1-0.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Ouch, that one drove.
Oh, come on.
No chance for a play.
Oh, now they're beating off pitcher.
He's not hurt on the mound.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Think he's hurt.
And now, Elliot Ramos. And downstairs. And that is out of play. No outs, runners at first and second. And it is 2-1. And it's strike two.
2-2 now.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Got him to bite on
Tyler
jump.
Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time.
You got to be there, Webb.
Great effort there. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Webb was late getting the first. We didn't get the double play.
Ball one, no strike.
In the dirt, runners stay put. That's ball one. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly
Hope we get another one right by him.
That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Fitzgerald up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been
The first
set
was
for this
open, don't mean
offense,
you
Boog.
throw a ball
It's
and
all
walk
about
in.
creating
I decided that
opportunities, and
shit.
This is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up.
You don't walk
And up
people,
next
you
for
get
San
other people. That's the
Francisco,
dumbest thing you do in
Wilmer
baseball.
Flores. And that
Yeah, let's go ahead and put a guy on
misses.
first so
And
the
that's
next
ball
guy can hit a 2-run home run now instead of 1.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And then I got this dumbass announcer in my ear telling me what my pitcher needs to do.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Lee at third. Fitzgerald over at second. Yastrzemski on at first with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. So he picks
figured
up
they were
his
gonna get a run
6th
there. They
strikeout of the
didn't.
ball game.
I really thought they were going to get that
And
run
welcome
in.
back to the ballpark. Now, Manny Ramirez. Harrison back to work. Up the middle. On the run.
Come on,
to
Manny,
first.
run. Damn,
Beats
son.
him. What a play. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He's 0 for 1.
We're running foul poles. Practice. Can't make him faster, but we can make him lighter.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Yastrzemski makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
Come
Nice
on.
changeup.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands.
Come on,
if
Ernie.
I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
High
Uh-oh,
fly
Ernie
ball
may have
down
got
the
it.
left field line.
No.
Ramos pulls
There's-
that one down, and that'll do it.
We want to run so bad. Everything's a good hit. I'm at the bunch, you caddy.
Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
Check swing. Did
Yes,
it go?
he did.
Yes, he did.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely.
The second baseman.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Really?
This
just
one
cheer him
lifted
on.
in the air, left field.
Come on. That's that bullshit that I have no control over. I got Manny there, and then he drops it.
Digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing, called strike. Wisely over at first with 1 away. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
0-2 is the count.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Inside, just missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Now a pop-up on the infield.
Get under it, De La Cruz. Don't pull a Manny on me.
Now a chance for Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 2.
This got bunted last time. I don't want to make his damn bunt that easy for him.
That one almost got him.
Back up a little bit.
That one to first. Freeman. They take the force out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Oracle Park, new inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India.
And a swing and a miss.
Damn.
Well,
I feel like I was all over that.
They're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Yastrzemski. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Fly to right his first time.
And just that way in case they're busy, you know, we got 2 hours to
swing.
Oh, you get in the pool?
0-1.
All right.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2
6 days later.
Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Can we get some new war stories?
Scrapes through that one. It's a strikeout.
I didn't think anything about it. Huh?
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
You can't put it on?
0 for 2 in this one.
Sorry. Don't worry.
That misses. Ball 1. Buxton measures 6
I didn't even think about it, Caddy. Hear me?
190 pounds. A former first round. Oh,
Byron, baby.
Deep to left. Way back there on its way.
Come over and get you an ice cream cone, boy.
That one felt good, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
My boy, man, him with the same high school.
Up the middle, Adames.
About 100 years apart, though.
Throws to first. That's out number 3.
That damn stud.
Now we go bottom 6. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts.
All right, we got an eye on Webb.
And fouled off. And ball 1.
Strike. That's ball 2.
That one lifted to left.
Get under it, man.
Ramirez under it.
You ain't under it.
And there's one away. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. There's a strike at the knees.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
See if we can get him to swing.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Missed with a changeup, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one ripped. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
You'll spill them nachos, girl.
And we're back. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Come on, Freddie. Add one more, baby.
Line drive.
Dang.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Piazza now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Teased the zone with that fastball a little bit up, fouled it off. Expect him to go a little bit higher with this next one.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Manny Ramirez, the next to hit.
Manny Ramirez. Come on, man. You owe me the way I look at it.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Yastrzemski makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Sorry.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. And that one cutting but missing down low.
What is it? In my head.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And he takes one right on the black. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. Outside low. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Ground ball left side. Slings to first in time. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
And Willie fouls one back. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. Got him with number 9 for him in this game. 9. Ryan Walker will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
We're going to let the animal out of his cage, old boy. Hit the scoreboard out there.
And there's a strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
I should have looked at
that
the
slider
pitch.
didn't move to the very
Might look at
last
another one right
moment.
here.
Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing
Got a weird release
and
point.
that's strike 2.
That outdoor slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
So far, he's inside, Ernie.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
Two really good sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
I ain't picking the ball up very well out of his hand.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Just missed.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
So now 1-2.
They consider 10
so
easy.
far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Fastball is outside.
Or 9 out of 10. Well, I guess now he's whatever he is. He's not. He's off.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Brett Wisely.
So we're in the
Andres Munoz.
I swear I think it's going to freeze up every time now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swung on, popped up left side. Calls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit, Patrick Bailey.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
1-0.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that turns the lineup over.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team
All right,
needs
now.
you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. And here is Matt Chapman.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Camilo Doval.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. 98 on the
0-1's
gun.
count.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swung on, belted. And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. Moved to second, and he's back in there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Buxton on the run. In the dirt, blocked. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. A big run scores on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead in the ninth. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 3.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's going to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pick.
Ground ball right side, sends it to Flores, and Freeman is retired.
Pretty damn quick.
Mike Piazza now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Hit it out, Pizza Head.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the ninth. Way outside, straight to the backstop. Runner stays put at third. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom 9, here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Moon. Munoz, a 6'2 righty, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Eric Gagne comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That one fouled off. That missed by a lot, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's a little high, and it's 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Okay, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
That one missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out. So they're down to their final out. And up next for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. that one in triple digits.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
We'll take it.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Let's see. He only had 4 hits. There they are. Buxton Day. All right. That's all we got. Let's look at what we're doing here. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, ow. Is that why we got that bat? No, not yet. So one more game. Probably one more game. I don't have him yet. I'm getting him. So then I have none of those guys. No, not yet. So we'll be getting him next. Well, right at him next. Damn it. What are these? Oh, hell yeah. So we're possibly be coming into three ball players, 3 more players, starters, possibly. We're getting there. I mean, we're going to be hearing soon. Stretch. That's where we're at. That's what we're doing. And then was I going to try to get this?
Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the 9th. Here's Josh Bell. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball 1. And he takes a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. Abrams at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
That one finds the zone and 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Jump throw. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now
Come on.
1-1. Late with the swing there. Abrams leads off first with one away. Strikes him out with 100. And now it's Ahmed Rosario as the Nationals are down to their final out. In for a strike. 0-1.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
Just off the
walks.
inside edge. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2.
This could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. We go to the ninth. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Pitch misses. 1-0. And there's a ball. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He's 2 outs away. Holiday digs in now. Now fly ball to right center. Hayward settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 1 out left for the Cardinals. And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Pedro Pajes. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike 1.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him, and that's the ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen.
Inside, ball 1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the
swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour in the gun. He's 2 outs away. So here's Murphy now. First pitch just misses. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Here's Marcelo Zuna, 1 for 3. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Just
That's ball
missed.
3.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. And we're back. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. He just misses there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 3 in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Last chance for the Phillies. And now Brandon Marsh. That's in for a strike.
Nope.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike.
Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. This could end it. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it! And that's the ball game.
What's up, G-Man?
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here comes Manny Machado.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
On the ground to third. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and he's on at first.
What?
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
That one's in there. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
It's through for a hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Hernandez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. And Jack Peterson stands in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. They're down to their final strike. Kimbrel is just 1 strike away.
That's the ball.
That's off the mark. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
And that just misses. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
I need to pitch him 1 inning, get a save. One inning, 3 innings, get a save. 1 inning, 3 innings, get a save. Oh, Lord, excuse me. All right. I feel like I need to put so I got 2 save, 3. So it was a 1 inning, 3 innings, and a save.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Tampa taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Byron Buxton. Edge of the zone for a strike, and we are underway. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that's outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Slider misses outside. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Buxton headed for third. Hung up in a rundown now. And
Damn
he's
it.
out.
Damn it.
So now here's the DH.
God.
Ryan Dozier.
Damn it. Damn it. He was there, too.
They say he went. Yamamoto measures 5 feet
Damn
10
it.
inches. He features a
Screws my whole
4-seam
game up, man.
fastball, a splitter, a curve, a cutter.
Don't give you too
this
many
one high
opportunities.
and deep, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Should be 1-0. But it ain't.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And the batter now, Mike Piazza.
Inside, ball one.
That one inside. And that's ball one. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. And there's a foul ball. 0-1 down. And it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. Here's the tag, and he's out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the mound in this one, Matt Cain.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Hesung Kim. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ramirez makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Up and in.
Come on,
2 and
Kane.
2. 2 out, space is empty.
Freddie gonna hit this one out.
Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Caught him looking for the K. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Yamamoto back to work. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the catch for the out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And a foul ball. Yamamoto certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Pajes settles under it and makes the catch. That's out number 2. Jonathan India at the plate. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Ripped, but it curls foul.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing hitters from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. Back here in L.A., bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah, that's fouled off. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging. 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts.
That's shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Foul ball there.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And that's in the dirt.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss.
All 1's the count. Inside ball.
Oh, no.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that is out of play. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone. So up next, Byron Buxton. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Pitch misses there. 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range. And
this one swung on and hit well, way back there, and brings it in at the wall. 2 down, bases empty. Ryan Dozier will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Muncy tosses to first, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Top of the zone for a called strike. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 1-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one misses. Ball 1.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. And now it's filled up. Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Next is the designated hitter, James Outman. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Rip towards third. Clement over to first. He's out. Back to the top of the lineup. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Fly to left his first time. Ball 1 there.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The changeup missing. Now 2-2. Ripped on a line. Reaching down, makes the
Buxton.
catch. Out of the 4th, here is Freddie Freeman. Freeman, 35 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2007. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a foul ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Muncy sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away. Stepping in, Manny Ramirez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Pajes sizes this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom 4, here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. That's in there. Strike 1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And here's Freddie Freeman. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. That's down and in. Swing and a miss as he was late that
2
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and that's ball 3. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now Teoscar Hernandez struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-0. Inside, just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that's down and away.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Yamamoto back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
There's so much Clemente can do at the plate and in the field. About the only thing Clemente didn't have was elite speed, but the other 4 tools were as strong as anyone's in the game.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. And now here is Ernie Clement. Flied to right his first time. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
This game has been so tight.
One
Feels
ball,
like the
one
next
strike.
team to score will win it.
Puts a bunt down. Freeman. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Digging in, Mookie Betts. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Turns and fires to Betts. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And here comes Tommy Edman. First pitch misses.
Ball one, no strike.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. On the ground to first. Throws to first in time. And they get Edman for the out. Here's Muncy to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it hits the fence. The throw into second. Muncy into second. It's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel.
Yeah, you better get out of there, girl.
And not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's
so
frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Okay, he's a righty.
New pitcher on here, Lake Trinan.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
At the plate, Andy Pajes. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fought off foul. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunity.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Picture.
Back here in L.A., top of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That one fouled off.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
So the batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton, 1 for 2. Ellie on the move. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman sizing this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Damn. Oh, wait, I think
so. The go-ahead run in scoring position. Dozier, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one.
This is the lanes, but ain't she?
Pickoff moved to second, and he dives back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
He's trying for third. Strike in there. Safe. That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Booyah! And they lead it. It's 3-1.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
New pitcher on now, number 78.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Piazza at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Throw over to first. Freeman back in on a dive. Freeman, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Move to first, and he's back safely. Two outs. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, James Outman. Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. That one missed. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Got him swinging. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner. But what?
Oh, that got him.
there.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Shit, who do I want? Fuck, it froze up. Unbelievable. See that shit? Had a hell of a game going with him. So fucking stupid.